Welcome to Factorio Modded. We're doing SpaceX K2, and last time I was getting this thing here called Singularity Tech Cards activated, and the matter thingy. So, let's go walk over to it. This thing is fine. It's going to need roughly 500 Tesseracts and cubes. It's a very expensive. Currently I bought some down, didn't bring many. So I can process some into here, charge matter, and then this thing, and then make the Singularity Tech cards. Now the good thing is we've got prodates in both of these, so they're quite efficient. But I think I need to move this closer so we get prod speed 6s. And my game is running like a dog because I got my spaceships flying in all directions. So in orbit, I'm going to map. See down here, Caravel and Gigantosaurus. Now that's both my 3000 size ships. One's the nuclear powered one, which is taking the aquatite, and looks like it's actually out of power, which is a bit awkward. It's not on steam. That's fine. I mean, it'll eventually get to its destination. It's going to close scope, and it'll stop there when it gets there, and then pick up all the aquatite needs. Now, for some reason, I let it. I've got a storage chest here, and I kept. Oh my god, that might be why things are breaking. So I might have a reactor. Oh no, that's alright. These have got plenty of room. I was worried there for a second. So I need to limit this storage chest to just being uranium fuel cells, because having the vacuum processes on my spaceship is a bit sad. Yeah, I don't want them there. And the other ship is the Caravel, and that's doing my deep space Nexus work. And now it's on its way back with all the tech cards. It's got 949, and it's trying to get 1200. I sent it with 1200 blank data cards, so that's as many as it can do. 254 left. The goal was to do a round trip, and then come back with enough tech cards to unlock the Singularity Reactor type tech. I might move this closer. This thing here does not need to be there. Maybe it does. I mean, if the corner of that one's there, it'd be fine. I think that'll work. It's fine. I'll just put this down here for now. I don't really mind if it just stops doing this one. I'll just go up there. That's in the range of the speed module at least. This thing I've got a belt actually. Or we can do a long arm. Doesn't really matter too much. I've got a bunch of stuff in my chest. Got room. Cool. So we need to move it inside. We use not long filters, this long. So we can get outside of the area and just up. Oh, this doesn't request it though, does it? So good point. I can do. No, I can't. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll just loop it around. No power, of course. There we go. Lots of matter, and it should go a bit faster now. 11 speed. It's not the fastest of the world, but we could probably upgrade this to a speed 6. No, we can't. We've got speed 5. We can do a speed 5 version, so... May I request speed 5? Maybe I got on them. On me. I might have them on me. I do. Yeah, we're good. Here we go. Now we've got 21 speed. That's a bit better. Why is it not giving me the power cores? Maybe they would all went to my inventory. Oh, that's much faster. That's much better. We're getting decent amount of tech cards there. So that is going to go into this belt here. Like that. And we got my rocket. We've got 15 already there. Proud of that. It's my first 15 of these. Now these are really efficient. They're not that efficient. They still need a lot of tesseracts, and that's the big problem. I can't really make this much better. I can't make... The only thing I make efficient is the processing units and the plate. These three things. Well, the engine control units maybe. They actually cost a lot, but in the scheme of things, it's the other things that are lacking. The engine control units up here somewhere. I can't remember. There they go. It's like a little cluster of them. So these ones here, they're not that expensive, but looks like we might be low on electronic components. Very low. So low that we've got a shortage. Now I started making a lot of productivity 3s and speed 3s and energy efficiency 3s to send to orbit. I do not scale up the production of these, so I might have to destroy this belt. Figure out why is it not working. So there's plenty of storage in here, and it's still storing away for usage in the future. Now this is getting a bit of everything. Speed 3s, prod 3s. We need to get the... Oh, I need to get that drop down. I need to get a bigger version of this. I could do like a real... I could do a Prod 8 version of that. It might be worth it just because the resource components are quite tight. I do have Prod 8s. Just making one of them and making it really fast. I find really useful in this game. The late game. So let's go grab that. I'm going to make a Prod 8 version. Now I've got to do it at the end of the line. Right in the middle of the belt there. Let me do it there, it would work just fine. Yeah. Let's do that. So I'm going to move this the other way. This is going to go roughly there. So just get rid of those 5 belts, 6 belts. How many belts do I need? Where is it? Here we go. Look at that. Tunnel there as well. Do we really need this belt? Not really. Old belt. Speed. Is it very long? Oh, I just okay, it's fine. We'll just make these tunnels in between here. Hey Lone Dragon 9994, how's it going? Did you solve your problems last time and enjoy your playthrough? Get yourself a rocket. Solve all the problems in the world. I should upgrade this. I need how do I do this? I think we can just grab from there. The honorary belts think your tech is going the wrong way. Hey Alyssa, oh Alyssa love, how's it going? This is my original belt base load, and I was like, I'll just add this into the edge of this and destroy all these and just carry on the same belt line. But yes, 100 hours in, wow, how'd you play so much so fast, Lone Dragon? That's a lot. I thought you didn't even start playing. You must really like it. Alright, I need that, and we need that one. Let's go to a red belt there. And go to there, I think. Oh, get rid of that. There we go. Many all-nighters. Oh man. Well, remember though, sleep's very important. You gotta make sure you have enough sleep, eh? Can't function if you don't sleep. Where's my prodates? This is supposed to have prodates in it. I know I got prodates on this planet. Where are they going? They're not there. Am I carrying them? Oh, I bet they give them to me. Oh, they gave them all to me. Okay, I've got the prodates. So I've got the Singularity tech card coming along. It looks like the belt is... Oh, whoops. It's supposed to be a long inserter. With the wrong... It's one tile short. Whoops, there we go. So, Lone Dragon, you doing vanilla or Death World or mods or did you do all the starter intro campaign stuff, or I'm trying to get Spaceship Victory? You see, I'm trying to unlock it. So the long grind is coming to an end. There goes my tech cards. Let's get rid of these. This thing, oh yeah. 72% productivity, this is what I want. That's what I really, really want. Okay, we're just going to add a long inserter to there, onto that belt. I have to get rid of that chest, I think. There we go. I'm doing the hardest mode possible. Oh man, you're doing marathon Death World or something. That sounds, that's pretty hard in a way. Alright, now we're gonna go put a speed. I think it's speed 6, but I'm not going to do it. No, I did not do the tutorial. Wow, you. Oh, this thing's a thief. Look at this thing. It's stolen all the stuff. This vehicle, man. It's stolen railguns even. How did it steal railguns? It stole some robots. That's so crazy. Oh, listen up. How's your playthrough going? How's your space stuff going? I think I'm a bit low on these cards. You get some of these threes in. Here we go. So we got 24 crafting speed. I don't know what that was before. Let's go. I'll put one back down. Let's have a look. 2.25. This is 24. I think that's an upgrade, so that's fine. Also got productivity boost. I want to get them speed 6s though, but I might find that I need to upgrade these belts to be a bit faster. So let's go feed them. We'll go to blue. We'll go to reds for now. I think that's the main part of the belt that needs upgrading. The rest of it's red. Yeah, I've got dumps and stuff. I've got too much stuff on me. Oh, there's charged metal stuff. I don't want that. I should give these old... Pretty bad I did install Bob. What's install Bob? Oh, Bobs and Angels. Oh, I see. Start to run out of iron and copper and need to hunt for planets for them to get back. I feel like I was going backwards. Yeah, I ran out of iron actually. I had to get a whole planet for it. I've got a planet here on the edge of my solar system called Maelstrom. And set up originally for the temple, but it's got lots of like big patches of iron. So I've got all these like delivery cannons, but the problem with the delivery cannons in the middle of nowhere is the megajoule charge is a lot longer. So the max is 1,000 megajoules, and when you're really close, it's like, you know, a couple hundred. It takes longer to charge them up, send them back. These are all going to nauvis orbit for my space station, but I got like, you know, six of them mining this, and once that runs out, I'll have no. I mean, I got 30 million left there, another 31 million there, so I got plenty. It's a matter of remembering. Actually, it reminds me, I might go set up that alert, but I might not need it for a long time. I remember I learned how to do alerts on the mines. So you go and you go build a signal, like a speaker. I'm gonna build a speaker, and you go set up a little signal thingy. I think people like use them for proper stuff, but I'll start this new like icon flashing thing. I'm all over this. This is my this is the future for me. Having this sort of icon here, my custom alerts. I have no planets in the system of iron. Not even looking for a bug-free one. No planets. I'm standing right now. Oh my god! So did you go to an asteroid belt? There's lots there normally. Normally the asteroid belts have it, but they're not there. That's Oh, listen, love. They changed the resource spawn. So there's a command you can execute with the latest patch. It changes all your resource spawns to the new version. There's new code. I think it balances out better. So you might want to run that, and it might change your resources to be better. But you can always go back, like just do a separate save game just to see what happens. But that's in the patch notes I read tonight. So it might be good for your game. It sounds like your game's a bit it's a bit on the broken side if you've got none at all on your star system. That's a bit sad. Good night, Lone Dragon. Thanks for coming in. You just send me a screenshot of your Bobs and Angels, your base, if you can. I'd like to see your base, your first base. Got to play more Factorio. Yeah, I understand. I understand. I need more Factorio too. Last night I was playing the game Green Hill. I found that quite fun. Less than So I had to set up an outpost with iron. It's like third or fourth down to go get copper at least, or second rest on the planet. So I got the machine back now. I don't know how to send screenshots on PC. Oh, print screen on your computer will generate a screenshot. You can put that into a paint, paint. Just type Windows key paint, and you can paste it into there. Otherwise, you can if you've got Discord, you can just do that screenshot button, that shift screenshot on you, and send it to my Discord. The link's on all my YouTube, so I'm not sure you see my YouTube channel, but it's all there. So I'd like to see it anyway. Oh, you've already run it? Oh, Lissa Love. Oh, okay. I haven't run it. I'm just gonna stay with what I got until they force me to change it. It seems easier. This is gonna be strong. Okay, how's my little thing going? It's too fast. It's got didn't upgrade well though. We've got these requester chests going in. Belts look full. This thing keeps stealing. Oh, I've got to destroy these chests. They keep stealing. I don't like normally destroying stuff, but I don't really want it lying around the ground. It's just quite good. It cleans it up though. Okay, that's a little tidier. This thing's got a huge range. I don't understand this this AI warden just keeps gobbling them up. It's just stealing. It's a little thief. Then my FPS. Oh, my ship got back. My ship's got back. It looks like the FPS has gone up. So we've got the. What ship's that one? Is it Gigantosaurus? Oh, it's coming back with Naquim already. Wow, that filled up so fast. Holy moly, that was really quick. And I think the Caravel, it must be near home. It's got 1200 of the inside travel data, so it's finished. There's none left to get. And we've got... Where are we going? We've got 2 minutes 45 to Nauvis. Okay, that's alright. No, I should do I need to do it. I got an idea. I might set a signal up on this. I'll do a speaker on this ship when it's not moving. I can do it on all my ships. Put a not moving signal. Just to remind me. I think it's worth having these alerts, eh? Because I gotta manually check all the time. I gotta move this vehicle, man. This guy's just taking all the resources. It's not cool. Who do you think he is? Gonna drive out of there? Am I allowed to drive? Please? Where's the I'm so confused. Why can't we drive this thing? I don't understand. Oh, thanks for the sub, Lone Dragon. Yeah, I pretty much put all my Twitch videos there. They're normally about a week behind. So all the VODs on Twitch are more up to date. I'm not sure if you ever check the VODs out, but yeah, just so you know. But yeah, if you just click on the description, you can find my Discord link. And yeah. You should send me a screenshot through there. Enjoy your Factorio playing. Oh, this thing looks like this is good. The chest at the end is... I haven't upgraded the whole chest line though, so that needs to be upgraded too. This needs to be upgraded. Probably should go check out the missing tech. What's happening? It's now this thing. It's fine. This goes everywhere. This belt. Could upgrade it to just be robots. But I like these original belts. They kind of do a good job. Strange that's for that stuff. That's the tech cards. Okay. Cool, that's a little upgrade. That was a bit low on stuff. I'll go check out my tech. See, we've got these... What are they called? Singularity tech. See if we've got any done. Ship has got 105. I guess it's not too bad. 105 cards. We don't need many. I mean, it sounds like that's not many, but this thing here, so this says it needs 2,000, right? But because of efficiencies, divide that by 2.4, which is 833. That's still a lot, 833 check cards. So we got 1/8 of what I need to get this unlocked. Once I get it though, I don't need the resource wise, it's quite easy. It's just 10 Necron processors. The actual singularity fuel cell, that's very expensive. I have to turn Tesseracts into fuel cells. But for now, I need to get nauvis orbit and send down some more goodies. This thing's almost ready to dock. We can go drop some more stuff down. Where's my ship? Not my ship, my rocket. This thing here. It's looking pretty good. We got 50/50. Okay, so that's 3.8k. It doesn't quite fill up. Storage is 471. This should be what's the signal at? What's E at? E's at 29. That's 25. I'll make that 30. Now I'll just launch. So we'll get another bunch of Neptune cubes down. And another bunch of AI cores. It should launch, right? What's going on? It's got a green signal. Oh, it's in no space. Staging set. Now it's landing pad. Maybe I'll just leave it on that for now. So we'll get some more Necron Tesseracts and Necron cubes. I have to do 10 rockets to get them down. To get enough. Still not got enough processing units. I've got a production problem with the processing units. I did set up the notes say it should only change primary, so I never looked at res lower down. Would have actually done anything. Ah, okay. It's going really slowly. We need another one of these, I think. It does generate a lot, but it doesn't get to 1,000. I don't got enough. Since I've got no red circuits in storage either, which I find hard to believe, but it's true. We've got no electronic components. This thing is making glass. We've got no glass. What the hell? How we got no glass? This has got glass like out the wazoo, but this thing's got no glass. Where's all this glass going? There goes that chest there. I'll have to upgrade that belt. Reliant on its old infrastructure, it's not good for the heart, you know. The rest of that's red. This thing here should actually, I mean it's 56 production speed, it should really beef it up a bit more, you know? Now I can just go directly into a chest. Because I got glass sitting in this thing as well. I deliver it from other planets. I know I got lots of glass other planets. It's very slow. So I'm definitely lacking glass. The components. This should buffer it up. Let's have a look. I could increase it. What's the leftover? Might be. We're no buffer now. Okay, so we're actually using more sand. Sand going down? I think it is. It is going down. Okay, so we need more sand input. This has got plenty of spare sand, so definitely another belt of sand. Yeah, hook that up. It's funny about the problems I'm coming across with resources now that I didn't have throughout the whole game. But now I'm like stretching everything to its maximum to get these Spaceship factory, and it's like using up all my resources. I must be consuming a lot of glass from different things. I don't even know what the compound effects is in places. That's good though, it's that whole idea. Okay, that should have enough sand from that. This one also could be used. Not drinking much rock. It looks a bit low, but maybe it's fine. Can't really tell. Very slow belt. Very slow belt. Go around to upgrading it, that's half the problem. That's all red, okay, it's fine. Alright, this should start going a bit better. Enough so the silicon. I could do a requester chest as well. Hey Henry, how's it going? I saw your messages on my screen on Discord popping up. Got resource shortages. I seem to be lacking neutron components of all things. Which is a bit strange at this point in the game, but I'm low on glass. So I'm trying to buff the glass production. I mean, we're not getting enough sand, I think. Sand is a bit too slow. It's also prod 1. We might need to get more sand manufacturing. Now I got sand up here, but this stuff gets exported to now its orbit, so I don't want to use that. I got off course, I'm too lazy to fix. I'm out of bots of all things. Oh. How far off course did he go? Did he fly off to the middle of nowhere? Maybe prod 3's in that. Maybe prod 3's in the sand as well. I mean, this thing's got no charged matter anyway, so it can't do shit really. Got no maybe the chest is not emptying out. Hang on. Just cab 2, but I am tired. Have a sleep, mate. Sleep's important. Try to find something. What am I trying to find? Landing pad. I've got a landing pad. I've got stuff on, but I didn't filter it correctly. What's this one? Arcosphere, alternate, cosmic. It's not those. Could have gone to storage. Ah, check the old Discords out. Nice. Yeah, it's like 7:35 on a Friday night here, and good times. I got too much non-nat going into this chest, so I have to. These things need to be used. I need to make a naquium setup. I'll use the superior along filter inserters. And go put them into active providers. we're also going to do cubes and tesseracts. Now I think when this CME hits Basilisk, I think it's going to die. I'm not even going to bother. It's not even worth my time. Not worth my effort. Alright, Tesseract. And maybe multiple, I guess. Cube. What's that saying? That's fine. Yeah, this is Necrotite. There we go, and we've got solar panels left over. I think it was Necrotite here, but I think I could do one of these to an active provider chest or something. Or 2 chests. Look at this thing on the ground. Can't pick it up. Anyway, that'll get it unloaded. Also, we got AI cores as well. This AI core, that one. Cool. And we've got the solar panel. I might do a separate one for solar panels. The robots. Oh, I don't want the neck. Well, we do what are they called? Flat saw twos, but I guess when this thing empties out, the other stuff will be left behind anyway. It'll be fine. Don't have to worry about it. We'll put it here anyway, just in case. There we go, it's nice and empty. Now my ship should land another ship down. We're making some more cubes. So we should make more Singularity tech cards. And my rocket, it's now 195, which is all good. I might go and build some more stuff while I'm down here. I need to upgrade some things. I don't need to fly around. I just feel like flying for some reason. I could just remotely build. I just feel like flying. It feels nice. Even though it's raining like a dog, I mean like really slow. Like my computer's gonna die, have a hernia, go to operations room. That's sort of dying. It's not a good dying. Alright, this thing is good when it's got resources, but we also need to do a chest situation. How fast it produces. It's pretty good. It's pretty efficient too. We do have this plastic production now. We could make this a product as well. We've got enough of it here. I want better speeds. Steady speed. 72% productive, so that's going to be much better on the coal. It actually stops because the plastic's too fast. Bring these old ones, recycle them. I can spend a lot of time recycling my old base. Looks like my coal is a bit low actually. Didn't realise I'd run out of coal. Why is that? Why is that not that way? What? Oh, that's. I see. I'm feeding that. Maybe I should stop feeding this second plastic. Let's just go to 1. Yeah, we definitely don't generate enough coal. These are basically not working. Core fragments are always blocked up with. Looks like we blocked up with vulcanite this time. It's too much of one resource, not enough another, then you get imbalanced. Now I could just start gobbling up the resource I don't use. So the vulcanite is not even getting to these chests. So, and they're not even an efficient version. I can actually do a better version of them. Render will release its own warehouse mod. They look nice and would help out SC quite a bit for those not playing with K2s and their bigger boxes. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, Alyssa Love. Yeah, I think for most people playing SC with the little boxes here, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad. It's fine for spaceships, I think, but for storage, I think these big ones, it's way more useful for the filtering it does. I find that when you can have multiple inputs and multiple outputs on one box, I find that way more useful than the storage itself. I find like, you know, I can have, like, this thing here has got like what, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different connections to one storage. I find that's what I really like about it, rather than the fact that like this thing technically have 4, which is not bad, but it's yeah, this is so much better. I need to I got so much to read. I should really fix these, but I was going to send down some matter production actually. Now I've got matter. I've got a matter assembler on me. I was going to go make some changes to my base with matter. I'm going to make better sand. These sands are very inefficient. I can do prod 6, but I think I'll just do prod 3s. And that's fine. Using to filter out core miners or so much simpler. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Actually, I didn't think about that. How do you do core mining on SpaceX? You must have to have so many different chests doing like filter inserters and stuff. So he's got speed 3s. It's only 4.7 speed, it's a bit... Well, that's not too bad, I guess. We should have one in the middle. At least the productivity will go up. I'm not sure on stores and Tano mod this run though, since I'm already using WH and don't feel it's worth replacing at this stage. Another game we'll try though. Look nice though. Yeah, I do like the look of them, eh? Good fun. I think my ship's back in orbit, so I'm gonna go dock it. The Caravel. I think it docked. Oh, what's it doing? It's probably been going back and forwards for a while. Oh no, it's fine. I've got to go nowhere, so it just gets here and stops. We've got all these cards to be used. 1200. I might just go pick it up, put it back down. What's happening here? Oh, they changed the colour of this. It's glowing different now. That's right. I read that in the patch notes. Man, they're very purple, pinky now. I think I prefer the previous colour. I'm so used to the yellow. Now, I also wonder what this 1.1 patch is going to do with the colours for like SpaceX. It isn't even going. You got too much antimatter. Too much antimatter, like, it's crazy. And this is running out of Nacmium plate. Got no Nacmium plate at all. That's awkward. We've got 337 cubes though. Now maybe my data warehouse thing, does this fix the problem? No, it hasn't. We've still got 24,000 junk data cards. Holy moly. So I had to build these 6 better version formatting because I started just producing so much tech cards. Now, this is not working because we have no wormhole data. We've got plenty of all the others. We got no wormhole data, so we can't do any research. The wormhole data is from this thing basically not working. No matter what number I pick, it never works. I'll just go 600 then. Making it possible. Sometimes I switch it so that I was doing like filtering on this one and this one. This one's the lambda theta. Found I was getting lots of lambda theta, so I was cooking that all the time. The other one is the Z zeta. So it's 4 of them always going. But then I end up like not getting any wormhole data. Because this needs epsilon, but I end up getting running out of the other ones. Anyway, we've got... I finally figured out how to get this signal thing working. This is not my blueprint. I really should have figured out my own version. But I want to like release content constantly and not have to like think too much. I think it's mostly working. It must have been stopped for a while though, because we got basically no T cards and buffer either. We are basically all out. That Spaceship victory is a wee ways off if that's the case. I mean, got the ship back, nice and safe. We need some deep space 2s with the Nacton cubes. I mean, we got 1200 here. We do use quite a lot of them. Then we got 3600 of these. These Tesseracts. Oh, we're down to 230 Tesseracts. Holy moly, I used them up real quick. How did I use them so fast? Oh, rocket got damaged? Really? Ah, oh, so rude. I still like watching the crash though. It's fun watching things blow up. Boom de boom. Like, they're quite good explosions. Quite like it. Alright, let's carry on with fixing my base. I'm not sure we're going to work on, but I mean, I could make like more efficient this one and the other one. Make them products. I mean, I only got 13 left though, so I gotta be picky. I mean, I'm making another one up here. Now, this one's only been done for the red circuits, just the blue circuits. It's got no copper wire. The copper's broken. Why is the copper broken? We've got heaps of copper. A whole belt lane of copper. I think we're just using too many lanes. Probably just should destroy this. Been using it for a long time though. It's very obsolete though, and it's very like, it's just using prod 1s, it's not very efficient. I just like my old belt, you know, I like my old base. I can just do a matter. Let's set up a new copper production though. I currently got these ones at prod 3. We do the same I did with the iron, do a prod 8 in this thing, enriched. I think the copper processor doing enriched is the boss, because that saves sulfuric acid. You get dirty wood in the process as well, which just gives them more resources. So it's a lot of wins, you get a lot of free resources out of that. I got 2 of them though. So that's 8 of my prod 8, so I only got 13. Hey, why is that going slower there? That's a bit awkward. I'll upgrade them fully. So many old lanes, so many old production chains. I mean, my train's still going, still bring resources in. I mean, this matter production here, it filled all these chests up with rare metals, so way too much now. And then this thing's filled up with rare metals from it. I think it's got prodates though. I did make them very efficient. I don't know if it's worth doing both of the prodate. I could probably drop them down to prod 6 maybe? Prod 3s? I got 6 prod 6s. Yeah, go prod 6 them instead. I'll go downgrade them. Because we've got the meta production, so I think it's easier to get meta production than it is to get prodates. Prodates are like real. That is some monster. That's not a time investment, you know? Now, I could leave that on. Nah, I kind of like that one. I'll drop this one down. This one can go to prod 6. So instead of being 72, it's now 56% productivity. Empty my inventory out. That'll do. Maybe. Still got this thing. I mean, it's pointless putting products in this. Do I really want more tritium? I could do. But the rare metals are basically free. The lithium's. I mean, this is where you're supposed to put the products, not the high end stuff. When I look at my logistics and go TRIT, like 2,100 of this. Like, how often do I use these? I mean, this thing it makes the 4 and uses 1. That's 2,100 DT fuel cells. Maybe it's consuming them quite fast though, I can't tell. I'm gonna put some prod 6s in here. We got speed 3s. What's this one require? That's actually empty cells. Cheap as shit. Efficiency 3s, nice. Now I could go do something about my meta plants. Now I've got this old meta plant here, which is no good. Then I got the good meta plant, which is good. I might go put another meta plant down. I did blueprint it. I just don't know where I put the blueprint. I can type matter. I did do it. Where is it? Here we go. I did a nice little matter even. If we can fit it right on the lane, right over there, that's going to fit in just nicely, I think. I should have done it so they sit on top of each other. I gotta do that one. We just lose out on 4 wood things, which is probably feasible. We'll get rid of the power poles between. So get rid of these power poles. Cool. Then we just go get the water hooked in. We've got some lakes up here. That's so slow. I really wish the game was running faster than it is. It's quite difficult when it runs slow. Where's my Discord gone? Ah, there it goes. Alright, let's go get this water pump going. Oh yeah, I saw what's the streamer's name? I saw a few streamers actually. They did using landfill to generate for water pumps for nuclear. I was like, that's quite cool. Using the game logic. We need steel pipes, and we will be good. Now, when do we do the when do we put the power like isolated, but it doesn't matter at this point of the game. Steel. Oh, that's right through my factory. We can't go there. It's not cool. We gotta go way across to the west. We get two of them and I'll copy and paste. Imagine like any other game, like a 3D game, this much complexity. You need like such an amazing computer. I can imagine like when you get augmented reality with this sort of game, it's going to be so immersive. You'd be like sitting in the lounge, salivating as you build your network. It'd be pretty, it'd be something else. Something. Is that going to hook in? There we go, it's the water hooked in. So you get the matter plant. We don't have all the modules either. But that's fine. Let's go on. I can just destroy this one. This one's that's no good anyway. We got this old wooden stuff. We can just. I won't destroy this one for now. I've got one on in my inventory, so. Got plant and assembler. We're actually running low on the biomatter for the wood production. It's a little problematic. Lots of wood. This is 4.84 gigawatts, but it's because of... Why is it so low? Okay. I don't get it. Why is it so low? Oh, it's got no power on that thing. That's... But why is there no power? Surely it's really powered up. That's not connected for some reason. This is connected funny, so it's not done its normal thing. Fine. Right now. So it's 4.84 megawatts. Why is it so low? That can't be right. They changed the logic on these. This is 4.84 as well. What? That's 145 megawatts. So that's got all full speed. This has got two efficiency 9s and speed 3s. And this has got no speed 3s. But it's also the same. How's that? 3.1 crafting speed, and this is Sim 5. Because it's missing these speed 3s. Here we go, 79.83, that's a bit better. Something like it. This should generate lots of wood for me and gets me power. And matters, nice and easy, it's all hooked up ready. Just got to get this matter hooked into that matter. And we are good. Can we incorporate that pipe there into the blueprint? Tiling multiple of them. We are going to get less wood because of the connection between them. There's a bit broken here. We got what's going on? Where's the connection? That's that way. That one's missing. That's not too bad. So I use both sides of the same chest anyway, so when the inefficiency is this join here with the robot and stuff. Could have made that nicer. But it'll work. We'll get wood. We'll get more matter. Then we can go get a matter plant for. I didn't realise there's mineral water there. The field. I never seen it before. We do a meta plant for stone, I think. And we can make all the glass in the world. So we need to get one of these. This has got a Efficiency 9, which I don't have. So yeah, 2.2 crafting speed, but we could just plonk it. We use it again. So we currently got train. We've got outer space, and then we've got these core miners. Plus you get stone from elsewhere. I didn't finish doing this advanced chemical plant either. We're gonna fix that up. So we've got advanced chem. And we're gonna do that one, Vosh vulcanite, I think. And then we just dump it down over here, destroy the existing stuff. This stuff is a bit ragtag. I'm gonna wash it first though, so this needs a requester chest. Go request what we need. I could start destroying this iron ore as well, but I think we're going to constantly need that. Seems like the copper's the problem. We're going to get 78,000 copper plate and buffer. I have to make matter outputs for multiple different ones. I should check my ship. How's this thing going? Is this making enough? 11,000 biomatter. That's a lot better than I expected. I thought this would be seriously broken. How do you get 11,000? This is all filling up. This is great. It's filled up too. Well, that's good. I thought it wasn't working. I'm requesting 60 here though, so how these chests have got nothing in them? Oh, these ones have got stuff. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we're enough for the wood, so we can keep making matter. I gotta get this vulcanite washing going. I might go store it over here actually. So normally, oh, I got the power problem too. I think I got the vulcanite washing on another planet, but it's worth remaking it. So use that steam thing as well. The steam's like way up here. We end up turning it back into water. Just really, I don't understand why I'd bother. I can just burn it off. Just waste the power. If it was like on another planet, I'd keep it, but I'm not. All this crushed vulcanite I need to keep. So let me put this into chest. Save this one here. And this will be great when it gets going. Just do a tunnel, I guess. And then get the water. My water pipes. Right there, but yeah. Cool. That's the input, and then it's going to get the output, which is stone. It's easy to solve. Get a stone belt. We can we're pretty provide it. We can just pump it straight into there. Steam, that's the other problem. Shitty steam, we get rid of. I'm going to put them to storage, pump it away to get turned to water. I can just burn it off. Turbine. I think the problem is it doesn't work when your power's too good. I don't think it's a priority steam. So it doesn't actually get used. It'd be funny you can charge your base on the steam engine from processing it though. That would be funny, but it seems very unlikely. It'd be like breaking the game. So this should work when we request the vulcanite ore. Take it out of there. Oh, this one's got lots of vulcanite ore. Not filtering much out though. Still making rocket fuel out of this, which is a bit funny. We could really just keep the vulcanite blocks, to be honest. This is a bit silly, so let's destroy these. And where are they going? Also, we don't need that. The old chest, we'll let them go. Yes, we'll keep that vulcanite local. Krastorio can be put to good use. I mean, this is going 1.6 speed. It's pretty good. Let's go speed it up. No power poles. Very sad indeed. Too much wash vulcanite. That just is. And where am I anyway? I'm like miles away. Let's go fly back. This matter's hooked in. I should get the copper ore and stone ore. We want to get this stone for well, this one here, right? This should be speed 3s. This should be prod 3s and speed 3s. So I think we got plenty though for what we do. But we could actually use all this glass, for instance, be a bit better too. No speed 1s. It's much faster speed. This is all going to nauvis orbit, so I do need this. Looks like we don't have enough belt speed for what we're consuming. I might need to look at. What's that sand going to? Where's that going? Oh, that's sand for leftovers for wood. That's fine. Leftover sand is all good. There's the matter here. It'd be nice if we can change the recipe to be another one. We can't. Do a stone one though. Let's do a priority situation. But I'm not going to use stone for ages. Oh, copper. The only reason we'd use it is just to make the UPS better. I mean, I think my research is all broken. This is not working. Because we've got no wormhole data and it's not solved itself still. This is still not keeping up with the junk data Junk data is still overflowing. This is not working because we've got uneven distribution of these black data cards. So we're supposed to have 18,000 we stopped, but we still going. Got to 10,000. 2 more slots. Because these top two have stopped going, so the numbers, other two go up. Where's the original ones? They're down here, I think. We got. Yeah, they're going good. They're fine. Nice data cards. But the wormhole data is just this thing here. It's never got the right arcospheres. So there is tooltips for arcospheres now, actually, in the hero apparently. Yeah. Oh, what? Arcospheres are found by launching extra collect information field. What? So that tells you what I found. So I've launched 1660 collectors in the deep space to get 205. Wow. That's a lot. I could go back to collecting them. Could get you a tally now though. So I was writing I wrote 32 on Star Corps on the ground. So I can mark what I had done. It's quite interesting actually. That arcospheres are near perfect spheres of nano-engineered natrium crystal. They are of unknown origin, but are most commonly found floating deep in interstellar space. Each one encompasses an extra dimension not in space-time and allows you to interact with a small fourth spatial dimension. Well, for now, I'm going to go get my own spatial dimension and go add this back to how it was before. Because this is all broken. Now it's all weird. This just never works. Should turn off from doing that. And these requested chests. This one. And this one. And there's one up here, I think, as well. Epsilon Omega. Yeah, Epsilon Omega, we'll get that one going too. That should rebalance it out over time. Because it's all broken right now. But that's cool, they got a thing. The spheres can be polarized so they can reflect certain aspects of space-time if moved relative to one another. Sets of specific arcospheres can be used to warp and weave space-time into higher dimensions. Arcospheres are the most unique production challenge in the game. They are used as tools and recipes but are never destroyed. They are only altered. The main challenge in the use is sucking through the spheres you have so you don't end up running out of a specific type. There are many ways to balance production, but a few combinators can help a lot. If you get stuck, ask for hints on Discord. Find more info on the Space Exploration Wiki. Maybe I have to look at the wiki at some point. I've got lots of them though. I should figure out how to balance it better, you know? Oh, they had a delivery cannon. Delivery cannon only has a target point. It does not have any understanding of what is at that point and will fire the payload as long as it has power and the field delivery capsule. Yep, gotta filter that stuff. The rockets are launched now. 1,542. It's not bad. And 4 satellites. So found every single system, 604. That's how much research you need then. Because I did about 20 research. So like 620 places. It's good to know. I mean, I did save on research by doing that. But I spent a lot more resources in the process. Either way, we should start getting what we were missing. He should rebalance slowly. I don't know why. Alright, how's my little thing going? So, who's my... Go make some stuff. I do. This little stone thing, I don't know if I was using them that much. These stone tablets, I don't think we're actually really using them. This is mostly no copper. I mean, I could do a bit of belt line basically. It's a real problem there. So I could one of these other belts could steal resources, I guess. And these belts occasionally got gaps. I don't know why. The one at the top here is 69,000. That's where we want to be stealing. We're still using the raw materials to make the low density structure, even though we got better. Looks like up here we're fine on the press. We've got a lot of plastic bars. Glass is looking better though. Silicon's looking good. Dirty water's might need some work. Looks like we got too much water. They need burn that water. And we'll just back here. That will do. Burn it all day long. Only goes one way, I think. Go to a pump to make sure. Oh, not there. We'll just that one there went one way. That'll do. I think it's got power. Yep. Cool. Burn this water off. I don't really need it. It's having 8 inches destroyed in the shoe. For remote entities, it will matter. They are not remote, they're remote base. That's fine. That should go anyway. What's going on here? 19,000 that, wow. How's the holmium? 20. So this double holmium production thing worked out quite well. Destroyed all the old base, basically. We left a couple, but don't have too much sand either. So much glass here. Why is this not getting sent back though? That's what I don't get. So that planet's got like metric whatever of glass. We're not using it though. I'm supposed to go nauvis, right? Nauvis is supposed to have like a glass. I think it's 20,000 then. So much glass here, it's not even funny. So I can fire all day long and I'll never run out. This generates more and more from the this holmium. Oh, the steam is going. That's nice. This thing's going very slowly. But we're getting some vulcanite blocks, so that's alright. Probably can get rid of these other ones. I'm sure that's suddenly got resources, so I don't think I need them anymore. It's way more efficient. What's in this chest? Maybe 1,000. So I could turn all this iron ore into something. I've got this, look at the stuff in here, it's all backed up. I'm not going anywhere, this thing's full of iron. I'm not going anywhere. That iron has been trying to go places, but doesn't really go anywhere. Let's go to this train station here, but no trains seem to turn up. I guess I never see them. Yeah, because this thing's filled up now. I never unload. I mean, this matter plant here, it's got so much matter that it's probably keeping the iron ore going, mostly. I mean, I do consume a little bit of it, but not really. This thing's really efficient. Where's that one? How's this going? We got dirty water. Looking good. That's my the main thing I was supposed to be doing is Singularity tech card. Now this is made 700. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I wanted my goal was to get this thing here of 2000, but because of my math, 800 or something. 833 is what we need. So we're almost going to have to go up into orbit to get the Singularity Reactor unlocked. I could go get this Caravel Mark 4 as well. I don't want the I don't want that because it's kind of, it's like boss level armor. That's not as important as some of these other techs. Like matter cube could be even better. I can ship matter between planets, but of course you have a 1% chance of losing that stabilizer, which is very expensive 1%. That's 1% of a NatPM Tesseract and NatPM cube. Yeah, I got no charge matter, so can't build anymore. We've got plenty of cubes. We know Tesseracts though. Now we're waiting in orbit on my ship. Now this looks like the flipping is working. Looks like generating all the cards again. So we're probably grinding out the spaceship victory slowly from this. Oh look, the wormhole data's actually doing something. Generated some. That's cool. I mean, these other ones here, they're kind of idling. Now this one's got 500 and that one's got 500. So they're basically doing nothing. They're sort of sitting here, hanging out. No need. I've got all the tech in the world. 9,000 Blank data cards, that's okay. Goal to get over 10,000 of course. I'll stop wasting resources of producing them. Yeah, this wormhole data, definitely the hardest thing to do. It's so funny that the most difficult thing is not the Nexus, it's the wormhole data. All because my balancing here is a bit funky. Any lambdas. And getting rid of the lambdas, we managed to get the other ones. I'm actually look at the ones that this thing needs. So this thing needs lambda, zeta, epsilon, gamma. So I should get rid of the opposite to them. And it'll be fine. Alright, in theory. Lambda, zeta, epsilon, gamma. But this is generating quite often though. Well, that's quite regular. Oh, that flipping. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's fast production. And this tech card is going a bit better too. We've got a bit low, but we get such a big buffer on the threes anyway. We've still got 3700 in here, so this doesn't need to be generating so much. Look at the Tesseracts and stuff I lack. 135 left. So it's going to become a bottleneck soon, or research. If I have to stop doing the that spaceship setup. Stop sending down, so we'll go. Which one is it? It's, these two. Stop zooming down. And one last ship to go. Now why is it not dropped down? It says loading still, but these at 58. Maybe these are a bit low. Maybe they should go to 900. Let's have a look. So 100 is like 10 stacks. It's like I drop it down to 48. There. Stop. So to get I have to make this 4100. That'll get this launched. We got my last tech. I think that might be enough tech to get this Singularity Reactor unlocked. Otherwise I go for this thing, which is a bit more expensive. Intergalactic transceiver. It's like once you get that, powers forever. 10 gigawatts. So pretty worth getting this, but it might make it a bit broken for the endgame. I wouldn't mind getting my UPS back up. I have to destroy a lot of my base to do that though. At least this is going again. This is actually generating 4 fragments. The actual flowing resources out. And this one's... It's funny, it's got the copper backlogged here. Mostly copper. Oh wait, oh, that's copper. Got a copper filter. Okay. Oh, I've seen coal in there. I shouldn't do coal in there. Stone's fine. That doesn't go anywhere, so... I'm not sure where that... Yeah, it doesn't do anything. That doesn't matter too much. But it's being coal again, so it means we're getting coal into this lane. It means my base gets coal. How's this looking? This is a bit better. My tech card should look better too. This thing should, here's a Tesseract arriving. bit slow on the thing. That's my fault though. I've got these things on purpose too slow. I could make them faster. Maybe I should. Either way, we're going to get some Singularity tech cards, and we'll send them into orbit and do some research. Probably stop the spaceship victory. We're about halfway on that, which is pretty damn good. I think we're a bit low on neck plate. Nothing on the ground. We've got plenty of necktie itself, but look how much faster it is now. It's going quite consistent. Run out of cubes though. No T-Rex left. Got 32 leftover cubes to use. Low on blue circuit still. So even though it's such a weird thing, they have no blue circuits at this stage of the game. Well, because this thing here is so slow. We got plenty of rare metals. It's actually the advanced circuits was the problem. I'm seeing so much in space that we had none left over, but that's because of the copper plate. I could request them, then have to fly them from this chest over. Now this one's going down though, so we're actually consuming chest, which is a bit of a worry. It means I actually have to increase my production of copper. Not these, but the actual outputs. Actually, to a point I probably need to, so I have to make a new belt of this. This thing here though, probably can feed another one. We've got one copper by itself already down here. And this is pretty efficient. It's supposed to be feeding that, but actually what I might do is have it feed this stuff down here. So let's go across another direction. Oh, where's the input? So we're going to get into that, into that, into that. Might have to make it faster as well than the spread belt. Might go straight down. Direction. Well, maybe. There's some belts. Yes, but I might have to go faster though. Either way, it should help. Set up. Have an extra copper available. Now, I might actually use the inserter rather than the feeder. Did you find it better to go deep in one science or wide? Like do all level 1s then move to level 2s? I kind of focused on Astro, I think. Astro science, and I focused on bioscience. Bioscience is I really wanted to focus on because the you get the bioscience 5% tech. So I want to get the bioscience up as fast as possible for the compound effect of the whole game of the bio being tech being cheaper. I mean 5% doesn't sound like much, but every 5% makes a huge difference. So yeah, I was leaning towards Astro and Bio. I found matter and energy less, I guess less priority. But everyone's got their own logic. Bio, you know the bio intelligence? This one here. Bio intelligence. So this each one of these gives 5% lab productivity. So that's the last one's unlocked by Deep Space Pack 1, but it does need Bio 4. But the one before it needs Bio 4, one before it needs Bio 3, Bio 2, Bio 1, etc. So yeah, each one gives 5%. So that's 25% better productivity in your research. There's actually a lot less research bulbs required. So as soon as I unlock them, I got them going as soon as possible. I mean, there's probably better ways of doing it. But like in space, the main thing is actually exploration. So that's why Astro. So you want to get like energy, matter, Astro, and Bio all level 1, and then pivot to Astro 4, and then Bio. So you get the Bios up. But you kind of balance them once you do that. But you always aim for to get the Bio intelligence as soon as possible. So my research in here, for instance, I mean, I got the prod 9s are from the temples. So that's 6 temples of prod 9s. So they are like the highest priority thing to get is the temple clearing the prod 9s. I found. So I wanted to get them as soon as possible. So your first solar system, clear out those temples. If you can, even if you send a one-way rocket to get them, and then somehow rocket yourself back, it costs a fortune. The productivity from that, I mean, it might cost you like 3 or 4 hours of your time, but the productivity gains so many less research, so much less resources, like 20% less resources is insane, like absolutely insane. Like this productivity in this is 145%. So 25% that is from those tech science, and the rest is from those productivity modules. So it's 20 times 6 plus 25 is 145. So the productivity 145 ends up being 245 as far as math goes. So say it needs like this tech, right? I'm doing Spaceship Victory. It says I need 10,000 tech cards. So do 10,000 divide by 2.45 is 4,081 tech cards. That's what I actually need. I need 4,081 of these. But when you do one of these, you get 8. So divide that by 8, I need 510 Deep Space Pack 4s. I need 510, that's it. 510 Deep Space Pack 4s. And I can get the last research. 510 times this is a go. Using 510 of these, 510 these, 510 these, 510 times 6 of these. Then I got this all done. Lol, I'm doing the opposite it seems. Bios seem the hardest, so I was planning to leave it to the end. I'm done with Mat and energies. I was going to start Astro. Okay, well that's up to your preference. I mean, if you're doing like lots of spaceship stuff, you probably do want the matter tech and the energy tech because you get your ships sorted out faster. It makes a big difference to your good spaceships and good rockets. Okay, it's going down. Yay, the junk dark card's working. Cool. So yeah, it depends what, like, it could end up being better what you're doing because you can get more buildings built with the higher tech, like resource reductions. So like when you get the low density structure, for instance, when you unlock this one here with the aeroframe scaffold, instead of using the 10 coppers, so that's a huge resource reduction. Sure, you have to have a planet set up for it, but the amount of resources you get from that, I mean, you get so many more low density structures built with that resource instead of this one. It's so much cheaper. So much cheaper. I might just go head back into space. I think I've done my little ground tour. I'm gonna make them productive actually. What's that do? Nothing. It's making gas inefficiently. No way. Alright, let's get some water hooked in. Yeah, that's the reason I need to hunt for regular fields. LDS, draining both copper and iron fields like nothing. Yeah, low density structures are very insane. I mean the steel's 2 steels doesn't sound like much, but it is quite expensive because it does pull away from your iron reserves. Alright, what's this water pump situation? What's going on here? I don't even know why it's a water pump. Shouldn't be water on those pumps, but there is because it's done something a long time ago. Why are they? How's there water on those pumps? How's it impossible? There's no way that they are connected up. Oh, that one there is. Okay, I see. Cool, sort of. Now we can make gas all day long and it's fine. That's a bit better. I even went and did vulcanite planets sooner than I thought. Some remaining fields can run longer with them. Yeah, I found the vulcanite made a huge difference. I mean, I should have switched over to vulcanite a long time ago. So what I noticed is getting this thing here set up. I mean, this is an OP example. It's got predates, but this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, this is feeding. You can't see how many lines it's feeding here, but it's 4 there and another 2 there, and then you got a stealthy one there and a stealthy one. Yeah, so it's 8 lines it's feeding. They got, and these are going like these are like 56 speed plates, and this is like my little steel factory. Like, these are 56 speeds, and they get gobbled up. You know, they use all that steel. You know, I've only got one little belt going out, and it's feeding all the other bases in my empire. But yeah, all the vulcanite really useful. All these iron setups with it enriched. You get heaps of productivity gains on them. I'm slowly destroying stuff. Yeah, that is okay too. Advanced chemical plant is pretty amazing, K2. I mean, I don't know how. I mean, when you got the little ones, you have to make so many of them in SpaceX. But the thing of K2 is you do have other resources you need more of, because of K2 I've got this. These electronic components are needed in all my things, so I've got to make glass, plastic and silicon for my electric circuits, which makes them cost a lot more, which you don't have, as far as I know, in just plain SE. I'm always running out of these. There's not enough red circuits here. It's not fast enough or something. I don't know. Maybe I should put it into the output chest. Let's use it for red circuits. I could get prod 6 here. Oh, they're saying it's easier, are they? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I reckon, what I reckon is K2 SE is harder to start with, but once you get this stuff for the late game activated, it gets easier. So I think the early to mid game is way easier in SpaceX. You can get way more progress, but the late game, I think K2 excels. Like these things here, just these are godly, you know. I mean, this is going 56 crafting speed, so as far as like infrastructure goes, I have to put down way less buildings to build. I mean, my footprint is better, so my UPS in theory would be better. So I got rid of all my old buildings and just went to these high density ones. It would be way quicker. But the thing is though, I'm at 332 hours in my late game. I've seen people at 100 hours to 150 hours and they're nearly finished on SpaceX. So, I mean, sure, it's better at the late game, but maybe it should be because it's taken so long to get there. Took me forever to get here. I've never played, I think it's the longest game I've ever played in one type of game. It's great, it's good fun though. I mean, I really like these matter plants for the K2. I had fun designing these tileable with the new thing. It's really quite cool how this thing works. This little box. So I just use my old Roboport grid. Just do 2 less than the max. That power pole there. This one's just inside the range of it. Same for this one, same for this one. So then that square is what tiles. You don't really care that the rest of it doesn't tile. That square tiles, it means it syncs up with this, which is my other grid. So when I put down my blueprint for this thing, exactly the same location as that stuff. And I could do that with a few blueprints, it makes it much easier. I wish I had more blueprints though. Oh, I thought I had 4 of these. I've only got 3. I swear I put a 4th one. Huh. Fusion. So we put a 4th one in then. Where does it go? There? I love the sound of the fusion. It sounds like wind. Like it's blowing wind. Like I said, the graphics for it look. I really like this. This is like really. This is really cool to me. Such a cool building. And then these steams. That's such a good blade in these turbines. Nice of the steam clouds where it had some sort of variation, not being all the same, but even being the same, it looks quite nice. What do we hook up? We need what's that green wire for? Oh, it's a 50k steam. Why is that got a green wire? Oh, I see why. The blueprint is not set up right. So that one's not even working properly. I've got it on the that. Okay, I see. It won't matter if that's not going. Oh, a famous person. Oh no. Some of this famous business. What would I do about famousness? I will ban famousness? I think so. I think making matter converters would make logistics easier if you only need to deal with one item eventually. You can convert your spare matter or wood since that's free too. Yeah, I think the matter stuff's gonna make it. I was gonna switch it all to matter. That's what I was going to start doing now, but I've got so many resources from the core mining left over. Don't need it yet. I've done it for 3 things. I've got an iron ore. I've got a rare metals, but the rare metals is a K2 item. I actually did this for the rare metals because I was running low. I don't want to get it set up a new mine. I might do the same for the mineral water, which is K2 at some point. But I'm thinking the stone for the sand is the main one I need, so I can stop bothering with mining and sending rockets around with stone. I mean, I've got a this is my rare metals mine I had since the start of the game. 759,000 left still. I still haven't finished mining it. This has been going for 300 hours. Still not finished. That's how little rare metals I've been using. Heaps of I need way more necrotite, I think. I think the production's too slow. I'm trying to bring another one of these in. But I need the speed modules. So I think about the layout to do it. So that Spaceship Factory stopped or not? Let's have a look. We got we got 4,000 Nacreon plates have arrived, so that's good. This is still humming along. 3,400 of these, so we're not getting any comprehensive datas. We've run out of space folding. So that one is... well, let's get that balanced at least, but I guess it is producing. It's just slow. And all those look better. They're much better. That's much better. I might lower the numbers down, but that 120 worked quite well before. Wait, permanently activated a few. And this little wormhole thing's going along. Definitely need the... won't need my spaceship for a while. I think, what's it called? Is it Nexus? No, it's not Nexus. It's tech car. What's it called? Interstellar. I love that movie. Interstellar, not Interstellar. 1,000 tech cards left still. Okay, it's gonna take a while to use. I think we'll finish Spaceship Victory before we finish using them up. I might go launch myself into space though. I think we don't need to fix this up. I was going to fix up... I've got so much stuff I could do offline to fix my base up to reduce the complexity of the space. I mean, this is my footprint right now. I can probably get the footprint down to like this little area here. My whole base. I can probably destroy all of this. I don't need any of it. Like, all these solar panels, gone. These mines, defenses, gone. Iron mines, stone mines, gone. Oil mines, mineral water mines, gone. Copper mines, gone. Get rid of all of it. Don't need any of it. Just need to set up these little things here. Matter little plants. And grid. So probably just fill this area up here with matter plants. And then the base here probably stays the same. So I can shrink it right down. And then I don't have to do all these defenses. I don't have to worry about the biters. I was thinking about wiping the biters out at some point, but I mean, my Nexus ship, all the energy beams are beaming to it, right? This thing's got 10,000 degree heat. I was thinking about seeing all the energy beams to aim it at the planet itself. I thought that'd be cool. I can put a bigger ship now too. I forgot about that. I can make this 500 tiles bigger. So I was thinking about if I make it to final ship, I need to add 2 of these. I'm trying not to build crazy since I don't want my game to drop too low UPS before reaching as far as I can go on EC. Yeah, I actually think that UPS is almost all spaceships. Almost all spaceships. This UPS was about 45 for spaceships. And I've got 3 spaceships flying around. I think about 5 UPS each. Now I could cut these down. These spaceships have less of them. But I kind of like the regular delivery of, you know, Nacrium. It's kind of useful. Kind of need it for my empire, so well, let's live with it. But I could just do bigger ships, but I found the bigger ships even worse. I found my 3000 size ships even worse to UPS hit. It's like a 10 UPS hit. It's monster. I mean, my base is only sophisticated. I mean, like, this is my Nacrium base. Now, it's quite spread out, but that's just a single train line going to 2 places. It's not even double track. I mean, I've got turn-offs. I can overtake each other the whole way. Not lots of track. I mean, I'm quite minimalist. And that's the mine. Like, that's not that much footprint, you know. The base itself, not that much is going on here. It's like what? That's the whole screen. That's the whole base. Like, there's an old ship sitting here. It's not that much going on. I mean, all these dudes are wet. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Just when I looked at that, we should remove this thing here. I think this belt tile. Get rid of that. But this is jammed up. That's why we noticed that. I forgot to remove that when I built my stacker. So they're all supposed to go on the stacker and then go in and come out. But I left the old way of coming in here. Now they're all gone on there. Probably could put a... Well, I went energy because I wanted space trains. And I was thinking, gonna go into Astro enough to get at least a small ship. Oh yeah. Yeah, get a you need about 400 tile ship. It's probably enough. It's like this is, I don't even know how many tiles this is. 478. So it's probably a 500 tile ship. Yeah. It's yeah, the rocket's not so efficient. I'll have to put a special way out here. Oof. Is there a way to do it? Remotely? I don't know. Oh, I can go there. This is a bit messy. Get my train out somehow. Hook into there, that's all. I think that works. That might let me get out. We might need to get a signal behind. That's going to be destroyed though, so we need to get a signal behind still though. We'll just do 2 signals there for now. And it should let me get out. I think I make those signals. If I don't, I can't leave. I have to recycle existing ones. You can get rid of that one. We can get rid of this bit here too. We don't need to go around circles anymore, do we? I don't think so. Get rid of those two. That should work. I can do most things remote, but it's easier when I'm there. Plus, I'd rather not have to bot networks around the entire planet. Lol. Yeah. Whole network planet thing's not the best idea. Most of my planets aren't too bad for that. The deep space stuff is not really autonomic. I mean, I've got like these orbits. Technically, can't do anything here. This is just dumb weight. Can't do anything. It's just dead. But my delivery cannon bases, I can build anything. They all roboted up. They don't really fly around though out here very often. So when I want to expand like a train line or something, I expanded to get copper for this one. 2 copper mines I wanted. But the network's basically just flying around here. It's a very small network. There's only like a couple hundred robots. And this is only for delivering gas into space. That's the reason they're moving around. Okay, we to fix this cosmic dust, not close scope. I think the trains got fixed by doing that, so now I can get rid of those. Cool. Let me fix the problem. Got a proper stacker, which is kind of cool. Accidentally created 2 exits. Where'd they pick this one up here though? Anyway, we got some aquatite coming. We still get collect arcospheres. I stopped generating the resources to collect them because I was like, I wanted to use the antimatter elsewhere, and the cubes elsewhere. Some of the cubes, they kind of compete for resources. So once you get arcospheres, these things here, these arcosphere collectors, 10 Necron cubes each, right? That's a lot of Necron cubes. It's not, each one of them is 16 Necron plates. So I can tell you the math of how much I'd use for. So it tells you here. These are my arcospheres I've used. So that's like 1780, 1900, 1960, 2050, 2200, 2350, 2550, 2750, 3000, 3200, 3300. So 3300 collectors. Times by 10 is the amount of cubes. It's 33,000 cubes. And times by 16 is 528,000 Necron plates. So use 528,000 Necron plates to get these arcospheres. So it's good to know. Our orbit's getting damaged. What's happening there? Is it an asteroid or what? Definitely an asteroid. Oh, it's not good. We lost 0.1 of a gigawatt out of that. Not to worry. We tried to put defenses here. Looks like I mucked up and didn't do it properly. So maybe I'll put the matter assembler down anyway. I don't know where to put it, to be honest. I mean, I could put it like anywhere. Let's go plonk it down. We're gonna make some. I can make wood. You shitting me? I can make wood. Ah, so I can make wood to make wood. Use wood to make wood. That's funny. Not that I want to do that. That's cool. So I want to make stone. You see, 7 matter to make 10 stone. I could just directly make sand actually. Just make sand. I'd rather make stone. It's more useful, right? Sand's kind of like, yeah. I really want to make sand. Get iron plate from matter. No, iron ore is fine. I can just process. Let's make iron ore. I do want to make oil though at some point. I do want to make, actually the coal. The coal's a bit low. There used to be a positive loop with immersite, stone, sand and wood with matter conversion. Oh, okay. Well, I never use that loop anyway. I just make wood into matter anyway. That's my little setup. We only get 2 matter now. That's way less, I think. I don't know how much it was before, but that's very little. Yeah, they nerfed it hard. That's fine. I'll still use it. I mean, I can just build more of these. I don't really care if they nerf it. I mean, it's just a power cost, really, if I'm doing like this. Yeah. What was the number before? I get 2 matter now. What was the number before that? Because they also nerfed the greenhouses. They made them real bad. So basically getting one second crafting time. So every second I'm getting like just under 16 matter a second from this. In this one I'm getting 10 matter a second. We're getting like 26 matter a second from those two. This one's giving me about 9. And then I got another one down here going at 7.82. Oh, another one? I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm still getting like, 40 matter a second. So I'm going to use the matter production here. Make like this. I need 10 matter a second to make copper ore. But of course when I speed it up, it's going to use more than that, right? So it's going to need a lot of wood to compensate. But I want stone, so 7 matter to get 10 stone. That's not too bad. It's like 3.5 times to 1. 3.5 times worse than wood. I can live with that. It's not as good as it was, but it's 116 megawatts. Oof, that's a bit much. 29. 10. I think I can do 10 megawatts. Alright, where's the matter? Matter's over there, but I know I set it up somewhere else. The belt line, right? We should like highlight like all of something. That'd be nice. Let's like this line here. Goes up and down there. It's miles away from here. I could just go. I go up to there and go across. So you copy the steel line. Or iron. But still, greenhouses is nothing but power. With antimatter, power is basically free. A high EC solar planet would just work just as well, or even better. Yeah. Just a matter of setting up, right? Like, I got 41,000 flat solar panels here, right? So if I set them up, I get a lot of power. I mean, crazy amount of power. So it's just. I actually don't like the idea of them nerfing stuff, like that, because my UPS is always suffering, and that's making. I need more structures to get the same amount of resources. Not very cool. I can understand why they're doing it if their UPS was fine, but the UPS is not fine. So yeah, that's not cool that nerf it. Means I can build more structures, which makes my UPS get worse. Let's fix the spaceships. My UPS will be fine though, I think. It won't be so bad. But surely other priorities, which is fair enough. The thing of the greenhouses though, it does consume sand. So I am consuming a tiny amount of sand to make the wood. 5 sand each time. That's like 1 stone to make 80 wood, which is basically nothing. Because that 80 wood turns into 40 matter. And then I need that's a serious one. Can't even do math. But your K2 longer pipes makes your fluid work less. Haha. Well, I wish I had K2 pipes working into space though. All those bloody space pipes are real short. Alright, so we got the stone coming out. We can start add them into my belt. I'll still prioritize incoming from the actual belt, but it's good having a backup source of production. For 10 megawatts, it's basically free. A free backup for stone. Should mean that my stone mine lasts a lot longer. So prioritize input from the right, and that will feed my little sand crushers a little bit longer. I might need some more sand crushers to be honest. This is ain't the best. Another one? I can. Yeah, that's good. Let me get this joined in. Oh, what's dying now? Demios. Wow. Wow. Cool, get some extra sand, we should get some more glass. We're a bit low on glass. Oh, this Demios is getting a bit smashed. What's going on? I don't like being beaten up. Oh, what are my robots doing flying over all their nests to pick up all that shit? I don't like when meteorites crash, the robots decide to pick it up. They pick it up, right? It's yeah, it doesn't make sense. They're still picking shit up. It's like free target practice for these robots. Look at these guys. It's dying in the sky. Oh, it's so sad. I mean, look at these guys here. Like, they're surrounded by biters. Like, it's amazing that they don't attack it because they're not military buildings and there's no pollution. They got power though. There's no pollution because nothing's getting constructed, so just leave it alone. I mean, I could land here still. Poor place is a bit hurt though. Hurts my feelings. I mean, I'm living peacefully with the biters here. I'm not really hurting them. I didn't like kill them. What if I like dropped lasers on them? Will they destroy this stuff here? Hard to tell. How's this thing going? Looks like not enough matter actually, which is a bit awkward. So maybe that would nerf some major problems. 26,000 there, so that should be okay. This just doesn't have enough wood coming in. They didn't nerf the speed of the wood, did they? I don't think they did. Look, was it 80 wood before? So look. 80, 40, 20. Yes, that's fine. We could make trees. Some people make like big forests. They look quite cool. So close to Spaceship Victory too. So look in space. How much tech do I have to go? Yeah, I could drop this matter assembler down on the ground. Could do that. What's my research going? It's missing. What? No rocket science pack? Are you shitting me? I've got no rocket science packs. Oh my god. This one here has got no machine learning data. What? No machine learning data? Are you serious? How do I run out of that? This thing here's run out. It's got no machine learning data. It's just too slow. Well, let's go and give it an upgrade, eh? Let's go and make this a bit faster. Alright, so computer. What type of computer is that? That is a quantum computer. A quantum type computer. Quantum. And there we go, upgrade to deep. And yeah, we'll let it be that one. And then we'll go give it some. We'll give it a Speed Gonzalez too. Don't know how you can find anything on your orbit base. It looks like a huge mess. It is a huge mess. I've just got visual memory. I can remember where the location of basically the whole thing is. Roughly. I mean, some areas like when I laid it out around here for the astro science, I got a bit confused. There's this like I started putting things back to front. I ended up putting astro 3 here, 2 there, and then 1 back here. I don't know why I did that, but it was all a bit strange. Looks like I got not much astro 2. Astro 3 looks like it's fine. Anyway, we should get lots and lots of this now. Oh, I got no green circuits. Oh, really? Do a direct insert though. I'm requesting 3. We got none available. We'll literally run out of green circuits in space. We could make the wood. We could make the wood version. Yeah, so that's a bit awkward. So my whole entire Spaceship Victory is held up by green circuits. Green circuits. My green circuit production is so sad that this thing here is like, well, I'd like to go faster, but I got no green circuits. Well, I can go add some green circuits to my rocket. I mean, I used to do that. This thing here used to send them up. I think it still does. It sends 1,000 up. Maybe make that 4,000. I don't think it sends many. I mean, we don't really craft that many, to be honest. I mean, we've got these green ones here, but they're kind of bit slow. This one here is getting gobbled up by the red. Now the red's still not buffering. We're using it all up. The belt's looking a bit fuller. Now we've got the greens up here as well. But that one looks survivable. There's some reds sitting around. There's a bunch of greens. We could be taking those ones. I need to get this one into a chest as well. Yes, I've looked at a lot of other people's space exploration bases, and what I find annoys me the most is they do this. They do belts everywhere. And to me, like, the whole point of going to space is not to go back to like lower tech buses. I'm like, why have a bus in space? I don't really understand that. Why do people have buses in space? And the reason is because it visually looks nice and clean. But for me, it's like, well, that's not the most efficient use of space. I mean, I've got a bus here. I almost never do buses. And, I mean, sure, it works for the home planet, but when you're in space, you don't have, like, this much space. I mean, you can build that much space if you want, but I'd rather not. I mean, I'm mostly solar panels. That's all solar panels. The base itself is that. And this is like dockyards. Yeah, about the bots replacing. Do you want to see any bots have lost? Because I don't care about replacing bots. It's just a resource, right? So, where is it? Kills. So I'm losing 53 logistic robots a minute, right? And if you go the whole game, I've lost 205,000 logistic robots. Like, look at that death rate. Like, look, it's like rocketed up. Like 54 bots a minute. Remember, asteroids peaked at one point there, and then it dropped right down. That's a bit strange, eh? What happened there? It went right up there, and then cratered. Look at that, like massive spike in small asteroids, and it went right down. That's pretty much. Oh, that was my Nexus ship flying around. That makes sense. Also, my logistic bots have spiked up a lot lately. Deaths, huge amount are dying. 69,000 died in the last 50 hours. 19,000 died in the last 10 hours. I mean, we've only lost 146 lasers in 10 hours. Yeah. I haven't lost many structures in 10 hours. I mean, it's mostly just logistic robots. Like, the butters are basically doing nothing. Like the meteorites, that's destroyed 23 solar panels, 10 advanced and 4 flat. Alright, that's not much def. So yeah, in orbit, I just keep launching them up. I just gotta, as my part of my default thing, they just send them up to keep the logistics up. Plus in space, they do build them. I've got them set up to build the robots. So they keep it topped up. I can't see topping this thing up. But I do need to send more resources into space, that's for sure. I thought the sand thing's working out pretty good. We got these are filled up now. Maybe I go to another glass factory. I don't know. So then I better get more red circuits, right? It's red circuits. What's limiting it? It's greens, right? The green's limited by copper cable. This belt here is just no good. Now I did top it up this other one. Well, I thought I did. It looks like I didn't finish it. Damn, I messed it up. Where's it gone wrong? Ah, I missed one tile. Whoops. Supposed to get this going. And I can get more green circuits. I might get another one of these. I mean, the vulcanite block's not a big deal. And we are feeding it from this thing. Now, I actually might go make that. I might go make that prod 8. I think it's worth having one prod 8 one. It's so high demand building. So it's currently going at 37 speed. And now it's going at 29 speed. So I lose 7 speed, but I gain 40% productivity, which is pretty good. I could go prod 6s here, speed. I got speed 5s. I got them on me, right? No, I don't. How do I request them there? I think I can't. I think I have to do it on my request here. Speed 5s, 115, thanks. Make the speed 5s, make this nice and speedy. Might as well get rid of these. Alright. These must 5s. Boom. 47 speed. That's better. Look at that pollution. 2,308 pollution a minute. Oh, that's that same 8 pollution. That's like the boss's pollution. What are these? Oh, they don't need... Let's make them efficient though. Save a little bit of power. Not really worth it though. So that's good, that one. We could get another one of these. I think this is... Yeah, I can definitely use the same belt to make another one. Just go put another one. We should have done that at the bottom there. That mucks up the layout. I don't want to move it though, so I'll just put it here. And we'll just... a splitter. Oh, that'll be nice and fast, hopefully. Be some copper. I don't want to feed. What am I feeding? I mean, these are basically not getting any. That's awful. I am spinning it 3 times though. I could do robots to move it. Let's go into request a chest instead. Yeah, I might request a chest these ones. But it's awfully slow. I like belts, but not when they're so slow. I mean, I could upgrade my belts to, you know, this express one or the advanced one. I do actually have them. I mean, that one is kind of easy, you know. I've actually got that, but I can't bother to upgrade my belts. I'd rather just get my robots to go pick that shit up. I don't think I need that much, but go and add them to both of them. Well, I could have the belt go to like a chest here though, supply it, just to reduce the distance a little bit. I'll probably go in orbit and do the other tech, but the Spaceship Victory is close as far as tech goes. I've got to build the ship, of course, but having it unlocked is a big step. I think I have to do another 2 spaceship sizes though, and that's going to cost more research again than that to unlock. That's okay. We're going to go over this side, aren't we? So we're going to go over here. I think that's kind of close enough. So put it in a medium passive provider maybe? I don't know. Hopefully that's close enough for the robots. Oh, it's got to get the requested chest too. What's that one? No, it's fine, it's got the vulcanite. Cool. We make medium. I think we do. Oh, 2.5 hours. That's longer than I thought I was going to do tonight. But we almost got Spaceship Victory unlocked. That's pretty cool. We're just mucking around trying to get some better production of blue processing units. We could make that like a Prod 8 and make that a Speed 6. Do I not have any of these? Oh man, I don't think I do. Oh whatever, I'll just do a normal red one then. So funny, my home system doesn't even make a medium provider chest because I'm so used to using the smallest one or the big fatty. Love the big one though. The big one's great. Is it working? Looks like it's working. It's gonna make me some well, where's my cubes, man? I need cubes. $60 might be enough. How fast is it using them? Only one at a time. I could make that more efficient too, but so I'll increase that. But it looks like the belt is actually too saturated. Really? No, it's not. It's right. Why isn't it delivering these? Let's go 120 then. It's like little robots, man. Ask for vulcanite and they give me no vulcanite. And then I can actually get the copper ore automated too for the matter. I gotta send the matter plant from orbit down. Looks like I'm not really using the stone. It's really slow using. It's a nice top up though. It's like a little bit here, a little bit there. Just getting fed through a little bit, like there. So weird this is splitting here, like there's nothing happening. This is literally splitting to nothing. Still has the animation. But that's looking much healthier. We're getting a bit more red circuits building up, so that's a good sign. Probably can get these what's the what's this one? Get the copper request for these as well. Still the green circuit, but that's the copper cable, so I get these copper cables with their goods. Even we go like 400 copper? I mean, we don't really, we only got 31,000 in storage, so I have to really ramp up production of that copper. This is going to have to go a bit better. Robots aren't really doing their job. That vulcanite's not really coming. What's wrong with them? There's 120, right? 76 there. That spaceship victory is humming along. Wow. Why are these guys picking up ore? Oh, yeah, that's right. They deliver it to this. This is the belt. We have 1 million copper ore in storage. That seems to be fast enough still. We can do another outlet. We've got 6 outlets. I think we do 2 more. On the fast speed. These ones are... I mean, we could make these the prod 8s even. I'd actually like to make these speed 6s. Speed 3s is not bad, but speed 6 would be... That'd be great. Hey, I've only got 2 alerts. I've only got... Oh, here's another one. I've only got 3. And these are filling up with copper as well. It's my overflow of copper. Means that my... Oh, we dropped this down a lot. That's down to 23k there, so we actually used up all that vulcanite. That's good. Wow, we got 2400 of washed vulcanite in that chest. That's awesome. Let's go and... Let's climb that a couple of times. So why not? I'm having it... Oh, this one here's a little pretty too. I need another... How do I get these things emptied? This thing is still not going. It's still overflowed. This all copper mostly. Still jammed up. It's going to this chest here. It's not going anywhere. Now what's going wrong here? Oh yeah, that's fine. That doesn't work either. The tunnel doesn't even work. So I can't get into this chest and get out. This is the iron ore. Now the iron ore I could, you know, buffer more, but there's a train here that just don't get picked up. So I'd send them up there for the train and take them down to here. This is my processing area. And I got the matter plant. And the matter's going up pretty consistently. We've made 137,000 products. Of course, a product is 10 iron ore, so that's really 1.3 million iron ore made, which explains why we're not really using that core drilling, core mining, because we're just getting ridiculously efficient. What the dirty water? It's all good. It's all good. Almost got Spaceship Factory. Tech wise, definitely not game finishing wise. There we go. Spaceship Victory. Yay! No, I can go to space now. I think I've done enough work down here. Let's go get a rocket. I'm gonna take I'll take the tech card rocket up. I need to... Maybe I'll leave a matter plant behind. We have a matter plant? No, I don't. Okay, I thought I was carrying one. That's my tech card factory. I'll hop into it. Alright, here's my tech cards. Got my 995 tech cards. It's so few. That's enough for me. And we can start doing, I think Singularity Reactor is what I want. This needs these tech cards, but I think we're going to have to do it based on my math. Should better unlock this. And that's the main cost, is the matter stabilizer. Because 2 matter stabilizer is 2 natrium and 2 cubes, I think. Unless it's each one's more than one. Got the math wrong. Otherwise we can do this thing. This could be good. 20 module slots. That could be crazy good in space. Don't try it out. It's only It only uses Deep Space 2, but it has Singularity tech in there as well. But I really want to get this thing, so get that started. I think that's enough for tonight, though. Once we unlock the Spaceship Factory, we can't actually claim it. My ship goes 150 speed and it's got 6 gigawatts of power. I need to do 250 speed and 8 gigawatts of power. So we'll add 2 more reactors and increase speed by 100. I'm not sure of the math on that, but I might be able to fit it with 3500. Might be possible. Haven't looked, haven't tried. We do that offline even. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the chats, Alyssa Love. Hope your iron gets solved, your bottleneck in your game. It can be quite frustrating when you don't the resources you need. Oh, I gotta set this thing. This is meant to be tech cards. There we go. So what are you gonna do once you beat the game? You see the game ending soon? I don't know. It's gonna end soon. I actually want to do the alternate ending though, so I will do the normal ending, the Spaceship Factory, but then I'll carry on to do the alternate ending, and that involves. Actually, I haven't looked at that. I've actually built it already. Hang on. Just for a log, I'm going to check this out. I set it up to build. I got no heavy assemblers. Okay, so I was going to build some dimensional anchors, and you need that for the alternate ending, I think. So you can put it in the close star orbit with 7 stars. You can figure out the location of them. But I forgot to get this heavy assembler going, because I was supposed to get this last time with lubricant, but I forgot about it. So yeah, so once I've done the normal ending, I do the other ending. I also get the K2 ending, intergalactic one, and then I don't know. I might have a break from Factorio. I think might do other games. Might be related. I mean, might go back to Satisfactory. Could do some No Man's Sky. Could just play co-op games. But I'll probably have a little break from Factorio. I've been playing it non-stop since March. Not that I dislike Factorio, but I mean, it's been a pretty intense amount of time to play the same game. Alright, we don't want that barrel there. That's meant to be purple. Yeah, it should craft it. I just want to see what happens when I build one of these before I log. The Singularity Reactors, I don't think my thing's requesting it. My research is not requesting the card. It needs to request that. I think we got 16 of them. Wow, that's so little. 318 there though. Yeah, the green circuit's a major problem. This thing did not solve it. Looks like now we're running out of the -10 fluid. We don't have this fluid around. Naval condition, what? I don't understand that logic there. Why is it 1,000 or less? Ah, yeah. Of course. First we got none of the cold fluid. Because I'm using it all for other stuff. This stuff constantly getting gobbled up. This is the fluid I want, -10. But the way I pump it, I kind of get rid of it. So I need to actually get a bit more back into here. Let's go follow this belt. Here's that one there, so I can just add that way. And that will help. We'll go around circles a bit, but this should also go up in theory. Means that this will get more fluids. Not that it's got any green circuits anyway, but we'll get some. Singularity Reactor's kind of stuck in Deep Space Science 1 now. Oh my god, I got production chain problems. What's going on with Deep Space 1? Ah, no necking plate. Oh, that's fair enough, isn't it? Okay. 1500 coming though. I'll increase that to an higher number. It's a bit low. Hopefully that. We've got 3,000 available. I guess it's unloading a ship, but it's taking its time to get to me. Okay. I am pretty happy with that. Just empty my inventory. Oh, we got some speed 6s. Cool. I don't think I want them. And I'm gonna save it. So Singularity Reactor. We'll get the Singularity next time. I need to build a bigger ship, so design that as well. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you later.